Hello, this is Nikki, creator of The Ruffled Purse, which you can find at theruffledpurse.com, and there it is my purpose to support and empower and inspire you to discover the joy of sewing. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today is basically just a quick tutorial on chain sewing a string-pieced quilt block. So I've kind of already started the chain sewing back here. I am doing the technique of string piecing. I'm going to be doing several blocks at one time, but I kind of wanted to show you how I do that. In the back, you can kind of see my different fabrics. I actually pre-iron all the fabrics that I'm going to use, and then when I am getting ready to string piece, I need to prepare all my blocks. And so when I prepare the blocks, I basically get one fabric, a wider fabric to put on the bottom, and then I put a skinnier one on top. I do pin it at the top, in the middle, and then towards the bottom, just to kind of hold those in place. And I actually have about 10 blocks that I'm going to be doing chain piecing together. Because I'm chain piecing, I don't want a lot of extra fabric on the end. So before I chain piece, I basically turn it over and then I just trim about a ½ inch or so away from the corner. That allows me to save my thread, which is a benefit of chain sewing, and then allows me to be a little bit efficient. So that one's trimmed, and then let me just trim one more just so you can see it again. So I don't use glue when I hold these pieces down as I'm doing this. I just pin them in place, like I said, in 3 spots, and then I trim the fabric here. Now, when I was pinning, I could have adjusted the fabric and I could have trimmed it at that time, but I wanted to show you how I do it. So I already have 3 quilt blocks back here that I've done that are chain sewed together. So I am just going to line up against my presser foot. The edge right here, I'm going to feed it through. It's going to start picking that up. And then these are wider quilt pins. I'm going to remove my pin. And then I'm just going to keep sewing. If I need to, I can always adjust things a little bit. You do use a 1/4 inch presser foot as you're sewing this because it is basically a quilting technique. That can be used to create textiles too for other projects. So as I get here to the end, just kind of want to show you this. Remove that last pin. And then I'll sew until that bit of fabric clears. Then I will get my next piece. And this is the beauty of chain sewing. And I just feed it in and I just keep going. So again, this is Nikki, creator of The Ruffled Purse, helping you to discover the joy of sewing.